the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision.
Texas.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in the third down. What is the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
To the air, it's Pryor. He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Handoff from the shotgun. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He hands it off from the gun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. And they pick up the first on the ground. He shreds the tackle.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice job up front opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice first down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on. You know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Longhorns pick up enough for a first down. We'll hand it off. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Fighting off the defender. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They pass up the chip shot field goal attempt. They're going to go for it on fourth down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Against some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. He just sprints into the end zone. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. And they'll use the ground game here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Wants to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. The pass rush closing in. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Runs through the defender. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the three-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket.
Man, that's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, they get the first down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline.
Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the defense smothers in for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Now it's second down here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quick pass. The catch is made.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Got pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed. When you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He fires it down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to scramble now, and the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Finding space at the 20. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry out. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Pryor. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got room to run. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Broken tackle still going. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And at first down, they go right back to him. They finally make the tackle, but solid gain sets him up first down at the 33.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the Tigers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Running back with the football. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And the game is now tied. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He's got his man wide open. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. Now, that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Looks left and finds his target there. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage here. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. He hands it to the back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He finds some space. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. See if the defense can find a way to stop that. We get the second half started with a running play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. The Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Longhorns starting a new series here on 1st and 10. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab by the receiver.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Longhorns moving quickly down the field here. It's the RPO caught to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Powering through. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Bringing pressure. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. And they hand it off to the back. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Here's the second down play. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. Point toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense is still clicking.
Well, here it's just pick your poison for this defense. Are you going to let the quarterback or the running back hurt you? They take the quarterback away, but nobody's there to stop the running back on the option pitch, and he makes them pay.
And the extra point was up and good. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Tries to get it to the running back. What a grab! Touchdown, Texas! And that will give them the lead now. Because this quarterback told us, this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside and the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And the player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out.
Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The tight end makes the catch downfield. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Man, that is the quarterback's best friend. Opportunity to find that open tight end. He takes a big hit, but holds on to the football to show that strength and awareness for a nice first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Short connection to the tight end here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
third quarter. They'll give it to the back. First down, looking for more now. Breaks free with room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Clemson. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has gotten fun. A bunch of scoring back and forth in the second half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear. It just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, Texas. Too much speed for the defense. Just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job at taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. It's caught down the right side for a huge gain.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game and the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in before the ball can get thrown downfield. How about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He could go. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession. They've thrown a pick 6 last time out here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, it's a big third down defensive play.
When a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback, third down, critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
We'll call for the fair catch here. Click now. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff to the single back. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. comes back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. The short completion of the tight end. They finally tack on, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Has a path to the end zone, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17. So it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Hand off to the right side. Breaks free. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores, you have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they're going to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Short throw complete to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down for the 14.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Chewing clock with the running game. Headed for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
30. Texas.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Here's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. It's a shotgun run call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns. There was no catching him that time.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. It's a draw play. Going absolutely nowhere for Dawson. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play.